My name is Pete Behrens, and I'd like to introduce you to the Agile Leadership Journey. While most organizations today are feeling the pressure to be more innovative and adaptive, many are struggling. Now, I've spent almost 30 years seeking more effective and agile ways of working, both as a leader myself and in guiding other leaders. And it's through this experience I've come to realize it's less about the teams and employees who are trying to become more adaptive than it is about the leaders of those organizations limiting their effectiveness. As organizations attempt more innovative and agile ways of working, they often hit a ceiling of which they cannot break through. And over time, they return back to the way they've always done things. Now, this has frustrated me and driven me as a coach to find a better path. 10 years ago, we developed a curriculum to build better leaders. Leaders who see, understand, and raise the ceiling for improved business performance and health. Today, we have a guide community that spans the globe and impacts thousands of leaders each year. Our introductory workshops inspire and catalyze leaders towards a journey of growth through new self-awareness. But that's just the start. Our 3-month application programs help build leadership competency and drive organizational improvement through deliberate practice. These deeper application programs leverage a small cohort that are professionally guided to help journey together. And finally, our 360 assessments with one-on-one coaching customize journeys for leaders and organizations. The Agile Leadership Compass guides each of these programs and helps reset the leader's understanding of how their own thinking and behaviors impact organizational effectiveness. Most well-intended leaders don't realize how their behavior can negatively influence performance and health. In other words, we don't teach agile methods to leaders. We teach leadership, which enables more agile ways of working. The top half of our compass helps leaders recognize their thinking and their default behaviors. And by upgrading both, they can actually improve their own leadership and the organizations they lead. We start by developing a growth mindset built on the leadership agility framework, which includes a lens for expert, achiever, and catalyst perspectives. Participants often discover that the leadership they've aspired to be and have developed actually represents a false summit, limiting their effectiveness and stunting their future growth. We help expose yet another summit we call Catalyst Leadership, which will help improve their performance, especially in more complex, uncertain, and rapidly changing environments. We then provide specific tools to build new catalyst habits. Leaders often tell us in other programs they've been told what not to do. Don't micromanage. Don't tell people what to do. Our programs are designed to help leaders with what to do, how to develop your focus, how to engage people in conversation every day, how to navigate feedback, how to develop new catalyst habits. Through these tools, leaders learn to engage and empower the employees they work with, both expanding their capacity as a leader and the capacity of the whole organization. So while the top half of the compass helps shape what we call microculture, everyday conversations, meetings, and decisions, as we transition to the bottom half of the compass, we begin to learn how to shape macroculture. This is where we're providing leaders specific tools to help visualize and shape the broader system of values by changing organizational structures, policies, and measures. So why do we focus so much on culture? Well, for the past 15 years, culture has been identified as one of the top barriers to agility and change. Our programs seek to demystify culture and unpack how values in the organization are biased and often misaligned with our goals. It's these biases and gaps that impede business performance and health. Essentially, culture is that ceiling we talked about earlier. We help leaders raise the ceiling. Finally, We provide leaders with a concrete set of tools to move beyond traditional change initiatives. Our goal is to align the organization, co-create change, and transition to an improved way of working. And because leaders are guiding this journey on their own, we help improve both the ownership and help sustain the changes they're putting in place. To learn more about the Agile Leadership Journey, our guide community, and our programs, I encourage you to visit our website, agileleadershipjourney.com. There you will find information about our public programs for individual leaders and leadership teams, as well as information about customizing a private engagement for your organization. The Agile Leadership Journey programs complement already established leadership development programs very well. I look forward to seeing you on the Agile Leadership Journey.